Welcome, everybody. We're talking with Joe Gavazzi, NCAA basketball analyst, and Joe has 3 games for us to look at tonight. We're going to do them all in 3 different videos, and all the teams that he likes starts with A. So if Joe says we're going with the A teams, maybe A's going to spell profit at the end of the day. So, Joe, first and foremost, it's always great to have you back with us. Arizona -2.5 at UCLA, and Arizona, there's the first A team. You're on board there. Break it down for us and, give us some of that insight as to why you are so confident with this pick with Arizona.
Yeah, we're going with a AAA pick tonight on those A teams, and this is the first one of them. Arizona and UCLA, a classic matchup between the storied programs. Everybody thinks, can UCLA start 0-3 in the Pac-12? Well, they certainly can, since they're facing Arizona, a team who's the best team in the conference. UCLA a bit overrated this year, as those wins versus Kentucky and the Zags not looking quite as handsome as they did earlier in the season off the performance of the Zags and the Wildcats. And remember, this is a UCLA team even quoted by their coach Alford. He said they were defensively soft. He's exactly right. They yield 76 points a game. That's a long way from our Super D of Arizona, who qualifies under all the important categories of points allowed, rebound margin, and assist to turnover margin. And this is another team that Sean Miller has crafted as a top team in the Pac-12. They proved their mettle with 2 road wins so far this year, extending Miller's record to the time he's been in Arizona to 29-17 ATS on the road. They fended off a ferocious charge by Arizona State Sunday, held them off for a win on the road, and I think they can do the same at Arizona tonight. The better defense gets the victory in this one.
Well, Joe, let me ask you about this also and give me your insight on this. You don't think there's any chance that possibly Coach Alford has gotten into the heads of his players and let them know, look, that win against Kentucky and Gonzaga did look really good then, but they're not the quality teams that everybody said that they were. Do you think Alford has enough coaching experience and to positively turn this thing around? Because, they're shooting very terrible. I mean, his son, Bryce Alford, I believe he's leading the team, and he's shooting like 39 or 40%, something like that. Do you think there's just maybe an itch of a chance he may coach this team up and outcoach Sean Miller by any chance?
Okay, he will not outcoach Sean Miller, I can assure you of that. He is one of the outstanding point spread coaches in America, and he will coach this team up. Remember, it was just about this time last year when many people were writing off the Bruins. They wound up going to the Sweet 16. So no doubt Steve Alford knows what he's doing. The problem here is that he must get this team going on the defensive side of the ball. After the overtime loss to Washington last Friday night, I watched them play the Saturday afternoon game in their bounce-back game against Washington State. They were totally flat, both on the defensive and the offensive side of the ball, playing without any urgency or intensity at all. Unless he can turn that around, Arizona will be a fired-up team. So clearly, we have the better defense tonight. No surprise if we have the more intense team as well.
Okay, well, that's why they play the game, and I'm a big Sean Miller fan as well. I like both these coaches. I like the energy that they bring. They just look to be players' coaches. All right, Joe, well, you heard it out there. Arizona -2.5 at UCLA in college basketball, and Joe Gavazzi says that's the winning ticket tonight, so don't miss it, viewers. Joe, thanks so much, and we'll talk to you here real soon as we do another video.